Hello there and welcome back to Najd. Last time we were, well, playing with the thought of Ming as our vassal. And I think we'll continue on, well, that same note. What I said, I'm a little bit, yeah, we'll be converting it first, then we'll simply be declaring war on Shun, then Shao. Basically everyone, with the intention of releasing, in this case, Ming. What I should do potentially here is get myself a Casus Belli. And how would I do that? Well, there are a couple of ways. And that is to use diplomats to get friendly with me. Improve relation. Why the hell am I improving relation with these guys? Well, it doesn't matter. Let's see, we'll stop relation improvement there. And I think we'll also stop relation improvement with Persia. They are... I can't actually vassalize them or anything. They'll just be in the way, so to speak. Conquest of Jerusalem happened once again. Let's see, a fabricated claim on what? We'll probably take something close. Nanjing, and we'll fabricate a claim once we have a guy on Hangzhou, which is the only thing we can actually fabricate. No, we can't. Yeah, we'll just take that. It's closer. So once these diplomats and once that missionary is done, we will be declaring war on Shun and Shao with the goal of getting Ming done. The only big problem here right now is that I won't actually have, or I'll have close to zero troops in Europe, Africa, because we will be focusing on Asia. But on a positive note, if we take the entirety of Asia, or most of it, let's see, say up here, or at least that we manage to cut off Muscovy some way or another, that would be great. And also having Ming as a vassal should also serve a pretty good purpose. The only problem is they might be too big, and thus annexing them will take a shitload of time, but we should be fine even so. Also, there aren't really that much else to say. We will be trying, and we'll see how it goes. Got an event here which allows me to get a 3-point stability, and that is what we'll take. Apparently Castile is a little bit, well, uppity because they just declared war on France. Denmark is pretty much ready to create Scandinavia, which aren't really very good for me, because, well, I don't want blobs. Ireland, Great Britain, a little bit surprised that Spain hasn't appeared, but the Ottomans are pretty damn huge, so I should potentially try and boost my relations with them even further. But yeah, things aren't looking that great in terms of managing to pull this off, so we'll have to see how it actually ends up playing out. I think I can create some more troops. Nope, I can't, but at least we have the money to do so. So we'll probably have to rely on mercenaries in the event of anything happening at home. Let's see, we do have... I'm a little bit confused right now. Let's see. Nope, we'll be declaring war on Shun since, well, Shou here is in a military coalition and the Magyar is in it. So we'll be declaring war on them and see how it plays out. I did seriously not think this through, or at least, well, the mechanics are screaming. I don't really know which in this case, because, well, it turns out that if you, how can I put this, if you go ahead and release a vassal, your troops become exiled, which doesn't actually make sense at all. They are standing in, not my direct territory, but it was mine just a day ago, and apparently releasing a vassal turns them into an exiled unit, which is, to my, well, at least logically for me, I can't make sense of it really. The fact that my vassal's territory is exile for me, it's not like it's enemy territory, it's vassal territory. It's should be friendly territory, no matter how you slice it. So I find that incredibly weird. And this means that I'll have to wait with my plans simply because of the fact that I'll have to send my guys home to, well, get themselves de-exiled. However weird that sounds. So we'll be trying to do that. At least I got a point stability, so not all bad, but even so I find this to be extremely bad design, that I'll actually have to send all my guys back to basically across India to to make sure that they'll be well, we'll be sending by the coast just for safety's sake, to actually have them out of exile so I can declare war on my enemies here. But yeah, I should potentially have seen it coming, but I didn't, so that's my bad. Can't really complain that much. Blah blah blah. But still, that is. I still can't make sense of it. Why they would actually make the. Why they would actually make it in that way, because it's not anything that makes sense. You can't actually give any arguments for telling me that it does, because, well, it doesn't. The fact that I can't actually send my, or have my troops standing in a vassal's territory without suffering exile is weird. So, well, sorry I cut it a little bit early. I'll get these troops sorted out, and then we'll be going or sending them back to Ming, and we'll be trying to well, deal with this and get ourselves ready for war against Shao. Religious idea has been advanced, which gives me a tolerance of true fate +1. That will help with revolt risk, everything basically in well, my own provinces. I have no idea how tolerance actually works, so or how much it works, because even if I hover over this, it doesn't actually show me. So if I potentially go into a province of my own and hover over this, as you can see, the 4.47. So I guess it's actually based on how you are doing here. The tolerance actually lowers the real risk by an equal amount. So basically, what the true faith thing I did does is basically to allow me to get my damn, I started stuttering. It basically gives me a local revolt risk -1. So that actually is a pretty damn good idea. You can't actually complain with that. Rebels are a nuisance, especially in this game. So as long as I can get rid of them, I am happy. I really am. Apparently I'm making quite a lot of money too, so that's good. So let's get our Alsace in gear here. I'm annexing Tunisia and Cathiwas. They should be done soon. I have no idea if or when I can start annexing these guys, but it'll probably be, yeah, some time longer along the line. What the hell am I improving relations with this guy? I should have been improving relations with Tripoli so that I can start the annexation process with them as soon as I can. So yeah, we'll be moving these guys over here, do one more round, and then we're ready for war against Shao. I had to declare or agree to a war here against the well, the Vinagir guys. Apparently, I have allied myself with Bengal simply to try and get myself some sort of blockade here between India and Eastern Asia. So unfortunately, this put me in a bad position because I did not think this through either, and the result of that is something that I do not like. Let's see, we'll go for a royal marriage. If I get Delhi, then I would be very happy. But that wasn't really the point here. The point was that thanks to me not thinking that one through, I now put myself in a position where I can't actually get the rest of the exiled troops home thanks to Nagyar's navy. So what will we do instead? We'll declare war on these guys once we get that diplomat home, and we'll probably just leave the western parts of my lands at the mercy of the invaders, so to speak. Delhi offers me an alliance. We can of course accept that, I think. Hopefully I'll be able to get myself let's see here. No, only a noble from my house, but apparently our guys have exact same stats, but it's a little bit sad that this guy's starting to get old. He is pretty damn good to have. And do I have an alliance with Nogai? Well, I'll cancel that pretty damn soon. I do have military access from the Ottomans though, and royal marriage. Can I offer you accents? No, we actually have that. It's all in an attempt to actually get ourselves going better. Apparently the Regency Councils, everything they get is super good, which is annoying to me. But yeah, we'll be declaring war on Shao. Wow, they have a lot of men. Shun, are you guys better targets? Yes, you are. And we'll kill you off first. Let's see, you guys are, well, not allowed to fight. They have, what, 27,000 men, so we're standing equal. But I have better tech, so I should be able to, yeah, crush them pretty substantially. I'll be basically I'll be doing, keeping my troops on the defensive, sieging slowly forth, and basically trying to take the troops once they actually attack me. So with that tactic, this will take a while, but we should win. So yeah, as you can see, the war is going actually pretty damn good, but there is some very negative things here to consider, and that is the fact that the Ottomans actually have started fabricating claims on my lands here, and potentially are planning a war, because they are hostile. We are a rival of theirs, or was at least, but there is some positives that the Pope just declared a crusade on them, but there haven't actually been anything here that can actually stand in the Ottomans' way, which is kind of why I'm in a position of trouble as of now. So we'll see how that actually plays out. Land maintenance modifier minus 10%, a Najd idea is a very good one, and religious idea advanced yellow prestige +1, very good as well. So what I actually have to do, I think, is try to get my arse westernized as soon and fast as possible, and one way to do this is basically by annexing Algiers. I have no idea, no, I can't actually vassalize them, they distrust me too much. So yeah, we'll see how that plays out. I need to, as you know, get myself in close proximity to them. One way of doing this would potentially be to take Swahili, get rid of the Mamluks, try to ally Persia, Karakonliu, and while I'm at it, I was supposed to break this alliance a long time ago. Let's see here how we're doing in Delhi. Delhi and Algiers both have noble from House Osman Lee, and how we're doing here. Still just a noble from House. That's probably thanks to my low legitimacy, so that is screwing me over. But we'll see how this war actually ends. What I want to try and do here is cut off, take these two, potentially cut off, get some rebels going here. Patriot rebels are apparently the only thing that will rise, but hopefully I can get, or try. Well, I could always at least support rebels, so that well, how should I put it? I can support rebels, and hopefully we'll get some rebels here that supports Ming, and through that I will be able to get myself in a position where I can use that to my advantage. But as you can see, we're winning battles. It ain't really that much of a surprise. We are stronger than them. We have better troops and all that, so we should be winning battles against them. And apparently the Emperor got the 4th reform done. Spooky. We could get a Holy Roman Empire to fight in well, the closing moments of the game. I think that would actually be very damn fun, but at the same time it's kind of scary, because as things are now, with the Ottomans, with Europe, I could very fast be screwed, so I actually won't be able to pull this off, but we'll see how it plays out. Tunisia has been integrated, which means that I now have lost even more legitimacy, and I have no idea if I can actually start the annexation of these guys. Nope, I'll have to wait. But at least with this I get some extra fleet, I get some extra troops, if I can find them. I can't. Where the hell are you guys hiding? You're hiding over here, and you have no morale left. I'll keep these guys, well, just because I need them. So you guys go and hide over here. Hopefully we can keep the Ottomans at bay. I should have taken this ages ago. Why haven't I done so? Well, diplomatic reputation +3 will help with annexing vassals. So all in all, things are going pretty damn well. Also, as you see here, we are car besieging every single thing here. So all that remains now is to wait, and then we have won. This is probably the deal I will go for. As you can see here, we are taking or handing over 4 provinces to Ming. Hopefully we can get rebels here, and that they will be able to screw them over to the extent that I'll actually be able to, how can I put it, harm patriots. What happens if I actually support these guys? Will they just pop up somewhere? Well, we'll see. For now, we will be doing this, taking these provinces, and I think that's it, basically. Yep, I think that's it. apparently I could make them a vassal of Ming, don't want to. So we'll go ahead, send demands, and have our Ming grown by quite a lot amount. But here is apparently, well, these guys didn't get exiled, so apparently, I hope, well, how the hell does this work? Apparently the exile function is that once the land actually changes hands to a vassal, they don't get exiled, but if not, they do. Wow. Wow, that sucks. That means I'll have to do the exact same thing I did last time, send them home, and then try again. Wow, that is great. What we will be doing though is declare war on King. They have quite a lot of Ming provinces, so that's actually quite good. They also taken Beijing as their capital, which is also a Ming province. So yeah, we'll see how that plays out. But for now, we'll be focusing on ending these wars, I think. How about you give me some money and I'll see it even. And I'll have to wait for diplomat and bribe my way out of the Vinagia war because, well, nobody is gaining anything, but no one is losing anything either. So neither one of them will say, "Hey, let's end this while we all are feeling great." But yeah, plan rebel checks if I can actually hire any rebels to use here. See, yeah, we'll do this and. 12,000 men stand out. There we go, that unit will be sent home first. Hopefully I can make peace with Nagia, so I don't actually end up in trouble here. Let's see, can I... Or would you allow me to leave this war? You would. So then I'll send demands or white peace. I don't care if I don't gain anything, it really doesn't matter. And we'll start the annexation of that vassal. And we'll have to wait for the guy to get home from Delhi, and then we will be trying to see if we can actually get some rebels in Shan territory that will allow me to basically regrow Ming. Apparently, no, peasants only. That's too bad. But I think I'll leave these two pockets, so to speak, and hopefully they'll rise sooner or later. So yeah. Hopefully we can also get these goddamn ships and troops ready for another war against Xing or Qing and Shou. So I didn't take Nanjing there. No, that's good. I still have my casus belli, and unfortunately I won't actually be able to have a casus belli to attack these guys. But at the very least, I'll be able to cause them a lot of trouble. And with a growing Ming, that should be beneficial to me. And also, now that I think about it, I should just allow those guys to say Confucian. No idea. I apologize for butchering your, butchering the language, butchering fates, and so forth. But sometimes I really suck at pronouncing. I'm also having still trouble to address into a coalition rather than coalition, basically because of the way I speak. So still, I apologize for not. I tend to forget myself while I play, so apologies for getting out of line here. But even so, I think I'll end it here, and we'll continue next time. But the fact that we now have a Ming as a vassal that we can grow, and also we can grow them pretty damn much, as you can see here. So if I'm actually capable of taking back every single one of the Ming cores, I'll have a huge vassal. But that's not the point here. Why the hell am I making so much money? Have I broken a mechanic or something? I'm over my force limits here. Don't I pay anything for my ships, perhaps? That's why. Yeah, I'm not paying nothing for my ships, and all those are level 1s. Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm making money. Why the hell am I complaining? As I was saying, we will most likely just try and continue on the same note here. If we can get Ming, that would be great, and we'll basically have to see how it plays out. We also want to westernize ASAP, so taking Algiers or trying to vassalize them or whatever we choose to do is potentially a good move. Hopefully Castile will do it for us. We'll have to see. At least I hope they don't feel like eating me. But yeah, also we have the Ottoman problem, as I like to call it. They have actually set us as a rival now. No idea why. I know they want these lands here. They probably have take back Egypt or something as their mission. I have no idea. Let's see here. Conquer Kaffa. So no, they don't have that as a mission. The target of civilization allied with Nogai and Algiers, and they have a truce with basically everyone, which is kind of bad. So yeah, we'll have to see how it plays out. Thank you for watching this episode. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and I'll see you around next time. Bye.